Have you ever seen a picture that seemed too amazing to be true? Maybe it was a photo of a shark swimming down a flooded city street after a hurricane. Or perhaps it was a video of a famous person saying something really shocking. A lot of the time, these things are not real. They are created using computers to trick us. This is what we call fake news or a deep fake video. It looks real, it sounds real, but it is a lie. These fakes are becoming more and more common on the internet, appearing in our social media feeds and in messages from friends. It's a bit like a magic trick, but instead of being for fun, it's often designed to cause confusion or make us believe something that isn't true. The reason these fakes are so effective is because our brains are wired to believe what we see and hear. For thousands of years, if you saw something with your own eyes, it was probably real. The internet has changed that rule completely. Now, anyone with a powerful computer can alter a photo or create a video of something that never happened. They can take one person's face and put it on another person's body. They can make a politician appear to say words they never spoke. This technology is getting better and more accessible every single day, which makes it harder for us to tell the difference between what is genuine and what is a carefully crafted illusion. This creates a big challenge for all of us. Imagine a fake video showing a world leader declaring war on another country. Before we could figure out it was fake, the video could spread across the world. People might panic, markets could crash, and real-world conflicts could start based on a complete fabrication. Or think about a fake story designed to make people afraid of a new medicine. This could stop people from getting help they need and lead to serious health problems. The danger lies in how quickly these digital lies can travel and how much damage they can cause before the truth has a chance to catch up. The problem isn't just about big, world-changing events either. It can affect regular people in very personal ways. Fake news can be used to ruin someone's reputation by spreading false rumors about them. It can be used in scams to trick people into giving away their money or personal information. When we can no longer trust the videos and news articles we see online, it becomes difficult to make informed decisions. It makes us doubt everything, even real news from trusted sources. This erosion of trust is a slow poison for our communities and our ability to understand the world around us. So, why is it so incredibly important that we learn to spot and stop the spread of fake news and deepfake videos? The answer is simple. They are a threat to our shared sense of reality. When we can't agree on basic facts, it becomes almost impossible to solve big problems together. Think about issues like climate change or public health. If half the people believe one set of facts that are actually made up and the other half believes the real data, how can we ever agree on a solution? Fake news divides us, pitting neighbor against neighbor and creating deep mistrust within society. This division makes us weaker and less able to face challenges as a united community. Furthermore, fake information is a powerful weapon in the hands of those who want to manipulate us. It can be used to influence elections by spreading lies about candidates. It can stir up hatred and violence against certain groups of people by painting them in a false, negative light. This isn't just about disagreeing on opinions. It's about being deliberately misled with information that is designed to provoke anger, fear, or outrage. When our emotions are manipulated in this way, we are less likely to think critically and more likely to act impulsively, which is exactly what the creators of fake news want us to do. It's a form of psychological warfare waged on the internet. The danger also extends to our personal lives and our trust in institutions. When we are constantly bombarded with conflicting information, it's natural to start feeling cynical about everything. We might stop trusting journalists, scientists, and even our own government. This widespread distrust is corrosive. It means that when a real crisis happens, like a natural disaster or a pandemic, it becomes much harder for official sources to share vital, life-saving information. If people don't believe the warnings are real, they might not evacuate or take necessary precautions. In this way, fake news isn't just misleading. It can be genuinely life-threatening by undermining the very systems designed to keep us safe. Ultimately, fighting fake news is about protecting the truth. Truth is the foundation of a fair and functioning society. It's what allows us to hold leaders accountable, to have fair legal systems, and to build knowledge over generations. When truth is treated as if it's just another opinion, that foundation begins to crumble. We have a shared responsibility to be careful guardians of the information we consume and share. Pushing back against the flood of falsehoods is not just a job for experts or tech companies. It's a duty for every single one of us who wants to live in a world based on reality, not on lies. So, how do we fight back against this flood of digital fakes? One of our most powerful allies in this battle is something you've probably heard a lot about: artificial intelligence, or AI. Think of AI as a super smart computer program that can learn to spot patterns that are invisible to the human eye. It can analyze huge amounts of data much faster than any person ever could. When it comes to fake news, AI can be trained to be a digital detective, looking for tiny clues that give away a piece of content as being fake. It's like having a team of thousands of fact-checkers working around the clock, scanning the internet for trouble. For fake text articles, AI can do some amazing things. It can read an article and compare its claims to information from hundreds of trusted news sources in just a fraction of a second. It can also analyze the language used in the article. Fake news stories often use very emotional or sensational words to get a reaction. AI can be trained to recognize this type of manipulative language. It can also check the source of the news. Is it a well-known newspaper, or is it a strange website that was created just yesterday? AI systems can quickly check these background details to give a story a credibility score, helping us know if it is trustworthy. When it comes to deepfake videos, AI provides even more fascinating tools. Creating a perfect deepfake is incredibly difficult, and they often contain tiny mistakes. For example, a person in a deepfake video might not blink naturally, or the lighting on their face might not perfectly match the lighting in the background. Their skin might look a little too smooth, or their hair might look strange. A human might not notice these small errors, but a specialized AI can. It scans every frame of a video, looking for these digital fingerprints that suggest the video has been manipulated. It's a high-tech game of cat and mouse, where AI developers are constantly creating better detectors to catch the newest fakes. Another key way AI helps is by tracking how information spreads online. Fake news often spreads in very specific, unnatural patterns. For example, a story might be shared by hundreds of fake accounts, often called bots, all at the same time. An AI can detect this coordinated activity, which is a big red flag that someone is trying to artificially boost a story to make it seem more popular than it is. By identifying these networks of bots and fake accounts, social media platforms can shut them down and stop the fake news from spreading further. This helps to clean up our online environment and reduce the amount of pollution in our information streams. While AI is a powerful tool working behind the scenes, we also have a huge role to play in protecting ourselves from fake news. The most important thing we can do is to think before we share. When you see a story that makes you feel a strong emotion, like anger or shock, pause for a moment. Strong emotions can cloud our judgment. Ask yourself a few simple questions before you hit that share button. Who created this content? Is it from a source I know and trust? This simple act of pausing and thinking is our first and best line of defense against being fooled by misinformation. A great practical tip is to check other sources. If you see a surprising news story from a website you've never heard of, open a new tab in your browser and search for the story. Are other, more reliable news organizations reporting the same thing? If you can't find the story anywhere else, there's a very high chance that it's not true. This is called lateral reading, and it's what professional fact-checkers do. Instead of just staying on one page, they look around to get a bigger picture. It only takes a minute, but it can save you from accidentally spreading a harmful lie to your friends and family. You should also pay close attention to the details. Often, fake news articles have obvious signs that something is wrong. Look for spelling mistakes or bad grammar, as professional news outlets usually have editors to catch these errors. Check the date of the article. Sometimes old news stories are shared again, as if they are current events to cause confusion. When watching a video, look for strange things. Does the person's mouth move perfectly in sync with the words? Does their skin look unnaturally smooth or blurry around the edges? These small details can be big clues that what you are seeing is not real. Finally, remember that fighting fake news is a team sport. Talk to your friends and family about it. If you see a loved one share something that you know is false, tell them about it gently and privately. Don't attack them. Instead, share a link to a reliable source that debunks the fake story. By helping each other become more critical consumers of information, we can build a stronger, more resilient community. In a world where anyone can create a digital lie, our collective ability to question, verify, and seek out the truth is more important than ever. It's how we keep our conversations grounded in reality and our society healthy.